Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. George Carlin, Mr. Carlin. I feel like at this point this channel is becoming the University of George Carlin, but y'all just have so many requests and I'm trying to get to them all. And not only that, he has not let me down yet. You know, the comedy is always on point and the truth bombs are always there. And you know, I like people who like to push the boundaries, you know, people that's just gonna tell you how it is, people that's gonna hold up that mirror, right? So to me, that's dope. That's dope. But anyways, if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, like the video if you like the video, leave a comment, let me know you were here, alright? If you ain't got nothing to say, just be like I was here. This is George Carlin, Death Penalty. Let's go ahead and watch.
The same way we made up the death penalty. We made them both up, sanctity of life and the death penalty. Aren't we versatile? And you know, in this country now, there are a lot of people who want to expand the death penalty to include drug dealers. This is really stupid. Drug dealers aren't afraid to die. They're already killing each other every day on the streets by the hundreds. Drive-bys, gang shootings, they're not afraid to die. Death penalty doesn't mean anything unless you use it on people who are afraid to die. Like the bankers who launder the drug money. The bankers who launder the drug money. Forget the dealers. You want to slow down that drug traffic, you got to start executing a few of these fucking bankers. White, middle-class Republican bankers. And I'm not talking about soft American executions like lethal injection. I'm talking about fucking crucifixion, folks. Let's bring back crucifixions, a form of capital punishment that Christians and Jews of America can really appreciate. And I'd go a little further. I'd crucify people upside down. Like St. Peter, feet up, head down, and naked. I'd have naked upside down crucifixions on TV once a week at halftime of the Monday night football game. Monday night. The Monday night crucifixions. You'd have people tuning in, don't even care about football. Wouldn't you like to hear Dan Deerdorf explain why the nails have to go in at a certain angle? And I'll guarantee you one thing, you start executing, you start nailing one white banker per week to a big wooden cross on national TV, you're gonna see that drug traffic begin to slow down pretty fucking quick. Pretty fucking quick. You won't even be able to buy drugs in schools and prisons anymore. Now, I don't care about capital punishment one way or another because I know it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything except maybe satisfy a kind of biblical need for revenge. You know, if you read the Bible, you see that it's full of retribution and revenge. So really, capital punishment is kind of a religious ritual. It's a purification rite. It's a modern sacrament. And as long as that's true, I say, let's liven it up a little. I honestly believe if you make the death penalty a little more entertaining and learn to market it correctly, you just might be able to raise enough money to balance the stupid fucking budget. Balance the stupid fucking budget. And don't forget, the polls show the American people want capital punishment and they want a balanced budget. And I think even in a fake democracy, people ought to get what they want once in a while, just to feed this illusion that they're really in charge. Let's use capital punishment the same way we use sports and television in this country to distract people and take their minds off how bad they're being fucked by the upper 1%. Now, unfortunately, Monday Night Football doesn't last long enough. What we really need is year-round capital punishment on TV every night with sponsors. Gotta have sponsors. I'm sure as long as we're killing people, Marlboro Cigarettes and Dow Chemical will be proud to participate. Proud to participate. Balance the stupid fucking budget. And let me say this to you, my interesting Judeo-Christian friends, not only do I recommend crucifixions, I'd be in favor of bringing back beheadings. Beheadings on TV, slow motion, instant replay. And maybe you could let the heads roll down a little hill and fall into one of 5 numbered holes. Let the people at home gamble on which hole the head is going to fall into. And you do it in a stadium so the mob can gamble on it too. Raise a little more money. And if you want to expand the violence a little longer to sell a few more commercials, instead of using an axe, you do the beheadings with a handsaw. Hey, don't bail out on me now, goddammit. The blood is already on our hands. All we're talking about is a matter of degree. You want something a little more delicate? We'll do the beheadings with an olive fork. That would be nice, and it would take a good goddamn long time. There's a lot of good things we could be doing. When's the last time we burned someone at the stake? It's been too long. Here's another form of capital punishment. Comes out of a nice, rich religious tradition. Burning people at the stake. Sponsor, Bridgeford Charcoal. And you put it on TV on Sunday mornings. The Sunday morning evangelicals send us an offering, praise Jesus, human bonfire. You don't think that would get big ratings? In this sick fucking country? Shit, you'd have people skipping church to watch this stuff. And you take the money they send in the offerings and you use it to balance the budget. What about boiling people in oil? Boy, those were the days, weren't they? You get the oil going real good, you know, a nice high rolling boil, and then slowly at the end of a rope, you lower the perpetrator head first into the boiling oil. Huh? You talk about fun shit. And just to encourage citizen participation, you let the mob in the stadium control the speed of the rope. Good, clean, wholesome family entertainment. The kids will love it. The kids will love it. And at the same time they're enjoying themselves, we're teaching them a nice Christian moral lesson. Boiling people in oil. Sponsor, Crisco. And maybe instead of boiling all these guys, every now and then you could French fry a couple of them, you know? French fried felons, dip a guy in egg batter just for a goof, you know? Kind of a tempura thing, huh? Jeffrey Dahmer never thought of this shit, did he? Jeffrey Dahmer, eat your heart out. Which is an interesting thought in and of itself. All right, enough nostalgia. What about some modern forms of capital punishment? How about we throw a guy off the World Trade Center and whoever he lands on wins the Publishers Clearinghouse? Okay, something a little more sophisticated. You dip a guy in brown gravy and lock him in a small room with a Wolverine who's high on angel dust. There's one guy's not going to be fucking with too many kids at the bus stop for a while, huh? Here's something really nice you could do. You shoot a guy out of a high-speed catapult right into a brick wall. Trouble is, it would be over too quick. No good for TV, you know. You'd have to do a whole bunch of guys right in a row. Rapid fire capital punishment. 15 catapults. While you're shooting off one, you're loading up the others. Of course, every now and then you would have to stop to clean off the wall. Cleanliness, right next to godliness. All right, high tech. I sense some of yous are waiting for high tech. I got it. You take a small tactical nuclear weapon and stick it up a guy's ass. A thermonuclear suppository. Preparation H-bomb. You talk about fallout, huh? Whoa. Or you take the bomb and you stick it just inside that little hole on the end of a guy's dick, you know? Yeah, a bomb in the dick. When it goes off, the guy wouldn't know whether he was coming or going. Get out of here. I got you. Hey. Listen.
Nah. Bomb at the tip of the dick is wild. Is wild. Yeah. I feel him on this one. I don't agree with the death penalty neither. I don't agree with anything that has to do with a life being taken away. Like, do I feel like some people deserve to die. The word deserve is tough, but you feel me? Because, you know, who am I? But I do believe that there are circumstances that, you know, a death is justified. Because some people, like I said, what was in my other video? I said, yo, if you if you messing with kids, right? If you doing that, if you're that P word. I'm trying to avoid these words. I've noticed what YouTube do to my channel once certain words are said. But anyways, look, if you're the P word, you know, that you need to be underneath the jail. Like if you messing with children in any type of inappropriate way, any type, you need to be under the jail. Now, do you deserve to die? Here's how I just feel about it, right? And some dude said my religious beliefs are in my way. I'm like, this person has not been watching me for a long time if they think I am a religious person. I just don't believe it's up to us to decide who deserves to die and who doesn't deserve to die, because humans have biases. Because one person might do this and they get a certain level of punishment for it, and then the other person might do this, depending on who they are, they get a certain type of, you know, punishment for it. So I do believe, like, when it comes to the justice system, when they decide who gets the death penalty or who get life, I do believe there's a lot of biases when it comes to stuff like that. So who am I? I might have woken up on a bad day. Instead of saying you deserve 100 years, I'm like, fuck that, you deserve death. You feel me? Like, it's just our human nature. We have biases and we have different little things that's gonna sway us. And I don't think, now, I said that to say this. If you break into my house, or if you are imposing on anybody's free will, and you are trying to harm that person, or you are trying to harm anybody that's close to them, I do believe as humans we do have the right to protect ourselves, and we also have the right to defend ourselves the way that we see necessarily fit. Now, somebody kill you because you try to break into their car, and they feel like their life is in immediate danger, and they shoot your dumb ass. Like, you feel me? Like, you deserve that death. You kind of deserved it. You brought it upon yourself. So I don't know how I feel about the death penalty. Thank God I'm not in charge of shit like that. I don't. Me personally, this is me personally. These are my opinions, right? I don't, and I agree with everything he said. I agree with everything he said, and I feel like in this he was kind of showing us how absurd it is. Imagine getting the fucking death penalty for weed. You feel me? And he's right. A lot of drugs that's coming into these inner cities and stuff like that. Well, come on, man. Where does a nigga from the hood get his drugs from? You feel me? Like, there's something going on, and we all know there's something going on. You feel me? So yeah, man. But things like this is tough for people. You know, they get uncomfortable. But you know what I was thinking the whole time? I'm like, how long did he sit down and think of all those different ways? For all those different ways to kill people in public. I ain't gonna lie to you, the bomb at the tip of the dick is the worst one. Is the worst one. Now he gotta be thinking of different ways too. Anyways, that's how I feel about it. Yo, shout outs to George. Damn. You know what's crazy? I wonder what it would be like to actually sit down with him and have like a real conversation, like a real conversation. You know, some people you think you know them through their work, but they're probably completely different. I wonder how it would be like to have a real conversation with George. Anyways, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Y'all tell me what's next, because there's a lot. I'm telling you, there's a lot. There's so much, but I'm a soldier. You see the muscles? No, I'm playing. Look, I'm a soldier. I'm going to get through it, all right? And I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace!